What up, YouTube family? It's April G. Showers. Back at y'all with a reaction. We got Tom Macdonald. Dummies. Dummies. Dum da dum dum dum. It always reminds me, and this is so unrelated and just goes to show how crazy I am. But that old school song by Cisco, the thong song, thong, da, thong, thong, thong. I used to say you're dum da dum 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 to the beat of that to people, just being funny, you know what I mean? So that every time I see the word dumb or dummies, I do that dum da dum dum dum. But anyway, I know I'm crazy. So I know the black contacts are back. The last time we saw those were in Don't Look Down, which was an amazing song. So with the title being Dummies, I expect it to either be about rappers, like, you know, the majority of rappers being dummies, or political, like political, controversial, that kind of stuff. That's my guess. One of the two. One of the two. What else could it be? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm excited. Sorry I did not get to react to it earlier. My plan was to react to it when it dropped, but I have not felt well today. So, yeah. But anyway, I'll provide the link in the description box. Be sure to click on that link, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. After my reaction, April G. Score. Fist bump. Love y'all. Let's get it.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everything is sexist, homophobic, or it's racist.
So we're good. I was right. And I like all the colorful. I like the hallway. The colorfulness, if that's a word. I like that a lot.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everything is sexist, homophobic, or it's racist.
That's true. Everything is sexist, homophobic, or racist. That's true.
Life gives us lemons, we're supposed to want to change it, but my generation rather take some pills than escape it.
That is true too. When life gives us lemons, we're supposed to change it. You know, when life hands you lemons, you turn it into lemonade. You're supposed to try to make good out of the bad. But instead, you know, our generation wants to escape it by doing drugs, basically. Popping pills, doing drugs. At which I was guilty of. Tom as well, so he can say that too, you know, because Tom and I are both in recovery. So yeah, I just celebrated 10 years clean on August the 8th. Whoop, 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 whoop. So yeah, that's very true.
When life gives us lemons, we're supposed to want to change it, but my generation rather take some pills than escape it. Say that I'm transphobic if you wanna, but one day I'll...
What did his ski mask thing say? It says something on the top of it.
Change it, but my generation rather take some pills than escape it. Say that I'm transphobic if you wanna...
Uncancelable. uncancelable. And then it looks like it says right under, it looks like it says, I'm not sure what it says. Does it say don't look down? Or dumb, dumb, dumb? I don't know what it says. It looks like maybe dumb, dumb, dumb. But I'm not sure. Anyway, I was just curious what it said.
Supposed to wanna change it, but my generation rather take some pills than escape it. Say that I'm transphobic if you wanna, but one day I'll be a father, and I really hope my son don't grow up to be my daughter. I ain't
You know, here's something, Now, people who do not have kids, I understand why they would be offended by that statement. People who don't have kids, because they don't have kids, they've never had kids, so they don't have any idea what it's like to be a parent at all. So really you can't speak on it unless you're a parent or have been a parent. What Tom just said is a reasonable concern or thought to have. You know what I'm saying? Because if you raise a son, like I have a son, he'll be 14. Well, now, technically tomorrow, because it's after midnight, he'll be 14 Sunday, And if, at say 25, 30 years old, he decides, he's going to become, a woman or whatever, that it would take a lot for me as his mother, who, I carried him within my body and raised him as my son, you know what I mean? It would just take a whole lot of time for me to be able to just process that and go, and then you literally, you go through a grieving process. That's why, I've done research and studies on this. I also was a nurse for 20 years. But that's why, when you have surgery to get your gender changed, sex changed, whatever, you go through like therapy and counseling and stuff like that. And, they're supposed to offer it to the family if the family is supportive, Of course, you can refuse the therapy, but I think that's dumb if you do refuse the therapy. But anyway, because you literally grieve, like you would grieve the loss of your son, but and you now have a daughter. You see what I'm saying? You actually go through a grieving process. Like, it's proven psychological studies, medical studies on it. So, like, I get that. I get that thought, If that were to happen with my son, I would definitely grieve the loss of having a son, but I would still love him and be his mother and support him and love him no matter, forever because that's my child. I would never disown him or anything. If he ever did anything, and I'm not talking about the sex change thing right here. I'm talking about right now, I'm making a general statement. This is in general. If my son ever did anything I didn't agree with, regardless of what it was, if he ended up, God forbid, being an alcoholic, an addict, whatever it may be, I'm not going to disown him or turn my back on him for doing something that I don't like or I don't agree with or whatever it may be. You know what I mean? I'll tell him how I feel about it, but at the end of the day, I'm going to always support my kid. Period.
I'm transphobic if you wanna, but one day I'll be a father, and I really hope my son don't grow up to be my daughter. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, skin should be a little thicker. That's the problem, being honest got them triggered. The kids are getting weaker cause they're sheltered.
That's true too. He said, I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, skin should be a little thicker. Something triggered.
Feeling skin should be a little thicker. That's the problem, being honest got them triggered. The kids are getting weaker cause
being honest got them triggered.
hurt your feelings, skin should be a little thicker. That's the problem, being honest got them triggered. The kids are getting weaker cause they're sheltered by society.
That's facts. Kids are getting weaker because they're sheltered by society. That's facts. Participation trophies and all that bull crap. That's complete facts.
Little thicker, that's the problem, being honest got them triggered. The kids are getting weaker cause they're sheltered by society. Pumpkin spice Ativan for seasonal anxiety.
That was a bar. Pumpkin spice Ativan for seasonal anxiety. Get it? Pumpkin spice, seasonals, and then seasonal as in summer, spring, winter, fall. Anyway, that was a nice little bar.
The kids are getting weaker cause they're sheltered by society. Pumpkin spice Ativan for seasonal anxiety. Wokeness has become a way to bully non-violently and cancel everyone without improving on the life we lead. Without the
So far, I agree with everything he said.
white, there's no black. Without the straight, there's no gay. Without the men, there's no women. Without the night, there's no day. Without the idiots, we couldn't laugh at them when they fall. So maybe we need them after all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. It's love to be wrong, or you don't have the guts of the ball. Dumb, 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 dumb.
Hey, dum 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 dum. I like that part.
Don't have the guts of the ball.
Dum dum dum. Hey.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everyone's obsessed with making stupid people famous. If a white boy raps, then it's called appropriation. But Beyonce dyes her hair blonde and people say she slayed it. Everybody...
That'll make a bunch of people mad right there. But, all it is an analogy. You know what I'm saying? He's just making an analogy. If a white boy raps, they call it cultural appropriation. Or basically, they're being a culture vulture. But if Beyonce or an African American artist dyes their hair blonde, they say she slayed it. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? And what he's saying there is just a double standard. It's a double standard. You know what I mean? That's what he's saying. That's all he's saying. It's a double standard. And the whole white person rapping and being a culture vulture or cultural appropriation. That's been going on ever since Eminem. I mean, the 90s. Probably a hell before that with the Beastie Boys and stuff too, so. But it really got bad when Eminem first came out. They were banning him on TV and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Boy raps, then it's called appropriation. But Beyonce dyes her hair blonde and people say she slayed it. Everybody's outraged, everybody's mad.
And me personally, I don't care what color you are. If you're a rapper, singer, actor, whatever the hell. I don't care what color your hair is, whether it's brown, black, blonde, pink, purple, blue, green. I don't care. Red, I don't care. I love... Anyway, I'm not going to get off on that. I'm not going to get off on the different hair colors I love. But, like, none of that stuff bothers me at all. Like, it don't affect me, so why would it bother me what other people choose to wear or look like? That's, whatever.
Save it. Everyone's obsessed with making stupid people famous.
But don't force it onto others. That's the only thing. Don't force it onto others.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Everyone's obsessed with making stupid people famous. If a white boy raps, then it's called appropriation. But Beyonce dyes her hair blonde and people say she slayed it. Everybody's outraged, everybody's mad. Our solutions to the issues don't make no sense. If stairs are the problem, we build wheelchair ramps. We don't cancel feet or persecute the people with legs.
Another great analogy. Another great analogy. How did he put that?
Everybody's outraged, everybody's mad. Our solutions to the issues don't make no sense.
Our solutions to the issues don't make no sense.
If stairs are the problem, we build wheelchair ramps.
If stairs are the problem, or when stairs are the problem, we build wheelchair ramps.
We don't cancel feet or persecute the people with legs.
We don't cancel feet or persecute people with legs. Perfect analogy.
If stairs are the problem, we build wheelchair ramps. We don't cancel feet or persecute the people with legs. The feminists who started the movement would be ashamed of so many things. They fought so you can vote. I show your butthole on OnlyFans. I'm not.
Damn. The feminists, what?
Who started the movement would be ashamed of ramps. We don't cancel feet or persecute the people with legs. The feminists who started the movement.
The feminists who started the movement
would be ashamed of so many things.
Would be ashamed of so many things.
They fought so you could vote. I show your butt.
They fought so you could vote, not show your butthole on OnlyFans. I get what he's saying 100%. I get what he's saying. However, it's a free country, so if women want to do that, then they can do that. And if people want to spend all their money on that, then they can do that. Again, doesn't affect me at all, so that, I don't care. I don't understand it at all from either side, but it's just whatever to me.
Legs. The feminists who started the movement would be.
I don't understand what that has to do with feminism, though. Like feminists, someone who's a feminist, what that has to really do with OnlyFans or pornography or anything like that, though.
Be ashamed of so many things. They fought so you can vote. I show your butthole on OnlyFans. I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say. Call me.
Exactly. I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say. That's a very perfect Perfectly said statement. Sorry, y'all. I'm tired and I have been sick all day, so I apologize. Perfectly said statement. I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say. I say it almost, I do say in all of my videos, at the end of all of my videos, I say, comment below y'all's thoughts, be real, be respectful, please, but be real. I say that in every video. And then sometimes I will add, depending on the video, and depending on the subject matter of the video, I'll say, remember, we don't have to agree on anything. Nothing. Not one thing. To respect each other. Period. We can have an adult conversation without resorting to being ignorant and childish and calling people names and insulting people. That's just absolutely ridiculous just because they disagree. That's not cool. It's not right, and it's not adult. Sorry, y'all, I'm hot. I gotta take this hoodie off. I apologize. Sorry. So I like that statement. I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say.
So you can vote, I'll show your butthole on OnlyFans. I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say. Call me homophobic just because I think straight.
That was a bar. Call me homophobic just because I think straight. You get that. You get that. I shouldn't have to explain that.
OnlyFans, I'm not a bad person because you don't like what I say. Call me homophobic just because I think straight. I love people even though we disagree. I wish we could get Wi-Fi signals from a tree. Then everyone would plant them and we'd probably save the planet for free. Too bad we only need them to breathe.
That's true.
Facts.
Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. I guess you gotta be wrong. You don't have the guts of the balls. I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Classifying people by their sex and race degrades them, but we still say.
I hate that classifying people. I hate classes classifying people, period. They divide us in so many ways, and we're so accustomed to it, and it's become so normalized. We're just used to it. Poor, there's high class, middle class, low class. There's left, there's right. You know what I'm saying? It's just they divide us in so many ways, and it's BS.
I love the earth, but I don't really want to save it. Classifying people by their sex and race degrades them, but we still say straight white males are the worst of our population. Guess the labels are okay if they're Caucasian. Our kids are living in their rooms, I swear we barely ever see them. Go outside sometime, there's fresh air you could be breathing.
That's true. However, as a parent myself, I will say, well, first off, where we live, my son goes outside sometimes. But, you know, when he asks me and wants to, yeah, you know, obviously I let him go outside. But it's not as safe outside as it used to be, unfortunately. You know, when I was little, from the time I got off the school bus till I had to be home when the street lights came on. As soon as those street lights came on was when I had to be back in the house. And I was running around outside everywhere. You know what I mean? Riding my bike, playing basketball, playing hide and seek, you know, doing all kinds of stuff. But it's just, unfortunately, times have changed. They really have. I think technology is both good and bad. I think technology is what you make it, just like social media is what you make it. If you engage in all of the drama all of the time and are constantly fighting with people and stuff like that on social media, whether it's YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it is, then that's on you, because you can literally just press a button and block people that are toxic or whatever, and not deal with none of that crap. That's what I do, Now, I'm not, every once in a while I'll try, I've debated people every once in a while. I used to do it all the time, like years ago, but now, I don't, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it to me, I just pray for them, block them, and move on. Well, block them, pray for them, and move on.
Still say straight white males are the worst of our population. Guess the labels are okay if they're Caucasian. Our kids are living in their rooms, I swear we barely ever see them. Go outside sometime, there's fresh air you could be breathing. Put your phones down, play sports, do something illegal. Go and meet your families, they're probably nice people. These days.
Put your phones down, play sports, go do something illegal. Something about your family, they're probably nice people. That's it. I mean, it's true. And even if you'll notice nowadays, when you have family gatherings like Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it may be, most people from the baby boomer generation down are sitting there looking at their phones. They're playing on their phones. It's crazy.
Are living in their rooms, I swear we barely ever see them. Go outside sometime, there's fresh air you could be breathing. Put your phones down, play sports, do something illegal. Go and meet your families, they're probably nice people. These days you're a Nazi if you don't hate the police. They say that white folks think all Asian people are Chinese. I'm sorry, what kind of white people you mean? English, Scottish, German, Swedish, or Greek?
That's a good point. That's a good point. I never thought of it like that. He said they say white people think all Asian people are Chinese. What white people are you talking about? I forget what all he said, but Scottish, Greek, whatever. He listed all kind of different examples. So I completely, another valid point.
I'm sorry, what kind of white people you mean?
He said something
They
before
say that white folks think all Asian people are Chinese. These days you're a Nazi if you don't hate the police. They say that.
Oh. These days if you hate the police. I'm not saying that word just for the sake of YouTube. Anyway, yeah. People expect you to hate all police. I don't hate all police. I just don't like the crooked ones. Just like I don't hate all doctors. I just don't like the crooked ones. There are crooked people and evil, cruel people in every single profession or job or whatever there is, period. Teachers, doctors, lawyers, police, paramedics, nurses, preachers. Why? Because we're all human, and that's just unfortunately how it is. You know what I mean? There's bad people in every single job and profession, period.
people. Go and meet your families, they're probably nice people. These days you're a Nazi if you don't hate the police. They say that white folks think all Asian people are Chinese. I'm sorry, what kind of white people you mean? English, Scottish, German, Swedish, or Greek? And Black Lives Matter was problematic. It excludes anyone without the pigment, it's automatic. I understand all the reasons it happened, but including all humans is the actual answer.
I like the fact that he said, I understand the reason it happened, but including all people is the actual answer. I understand what he means by that. For me, like, I support what the Black Lives Matter movement is supposed to be about. You know what I mean? But then, you know, finding out about all the perfect example of in everywhere you look, there's crooked people. Finding out about the crookedness that was going on, you know, with the people within the organization of Black Lives Matter. That was very disappointing. You know what I'm saying? So it's unfortunate that it's like that, but that's just how it is.
Understand all the reasons it happened, but including all humans is the actual answer.
He was running for the door.
Ain't nobody dumber than y'all. I guess you love to be wrong. You don't have the guts of the balls. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 diddy dum dum.
2 new albums. Damn. Is that it? Yep. Well, I liked it. I like Brainwash better, not gonna lie. I like Brainwash better, but I do like it. You know what I'm saying? And agree with it for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have nothing bad to say about it at all. I don't. So yeah, sorry y'all, my energy level's not more, sorry I'm not more energetic and lively and like upbeat. But like I said, I haven't felt well today at all, y'all. So, but I wanted to do this reaction for y'all. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed the reaction. And y'all comment below y'all's thoughts. Be real. Be respectful, please. But be real. Remember, we don't have to agree on anything. Not one thing. To respect each other. Please don't forget to click on the link in the description box. Go like, comment, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. Please like this video on your way out. A lot more important than you think. And please subscribe to my channel, y'all. April G. Score. Fist bump. Love y'all. And I'll see y'all in just a little bit. Peace out.